Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff. Today, I'm reviewing the song The House Fire by Turnpike Troubadours. As always, this song comes to you as a request from one of my viewers, so if you would like to request something, just put it in the comments. I'll be sure to add it to my list. So at this point, I think I've heard one song by Turnpike Troubadours. I think it was Good Lord Lori, and honestly, this was probably years ago at this point. And I think when I had initially reviewed that song, people in the comments were telling me like, "Oh, it's great that you found this band. Too bad they've decided to split ways and not make music anymore." However, I do know that recently they have announced that they are reforming and making music again. So I think they have a big concert coming up in Colorado, and I say that because I've heard people talking about them and trying to buy tickets, and of course scalpers are ruining it for everyone, just like they do with everything. So yeah, I don't know too much about this band, but I'm I guess jumping on the hype train, and might as well give them a listen. So again, I've heard one song by them and I liked it, so hopefully this is another good one from them. All right, let's do it. This is again The House Fire by Turnpike Troubadours. Let's do it.
I remember smelling smoke. I woke up, I was choking. Lori grabbed the baby and we made it safe outside. She never missed a note. Took a breath and cleared her throat and wrapped him in a Carhartt coat she found out in my ride. Next thing I remember, I was barefoot in December. That was all she wrote. In a 30-second note, I got out with a photograph in my old auto 5. Lord knows that I've been blessed. I can stand up to the test. I can live on so much less. This much I've been learning. Feel it pounding in my chest. I'm fearful, I'll confess. How am I to give my rest? The house I built is burning. Well, Lord called the volunteers, siren music to my ears. First I've been glad to hear the flash in red and blue. Can't repay the time they gave. There was nothing left to save. Shake all other hands and wave. They did all they could do. Lord knows that I've been blessed. I can stand up to the test. I can live on so much less. This much I've been learning. Forgive my cowardice. I'm fearful, I'll confess. How am I to get my rest? The house I built is burning. We snuck away 2 nights ago. Rode around the logging roads. We've been stuck in a motorhome about to fall apart. We finally made it go. Got dealt a heavy blow. She said, I bet you make it. It's a long way from your heart. Well, I know that I've been blessed. I can make more out of less. I can get my rest in any bed that I lay down in. Got nothing holding me. Got a couple memories. A picture of the 3 of us and my grandfather's brown.
Yeah, that was nice. I like that a lot. I was gonna make sure it's done because you never know when they're gonna kind of sneak attack you there. Yeah, no, that was very enjoyable. I was not ready for it to be about an actual house fire, but here we are. So, hey, let's take it apart piece by piece. Let's start with those lyrics. Bit of an about section here. It says the house fire sees the reappearance of at least one of the characters of the Turnpike Troubadours canon. They have an entire canon. All right. Lori of Good Lord Lori appears early in the song. The one song I've heard from them. Wow, it's like we're continuing the story here. Additionally, the narrator of this song may be another previous character, Danny of the Bird Hunters. Two parallels between Danny and the narrator of the house fire are the Auto 5 Browning shotgun and the old logging roads. Though this is not conclusive, this type of suggestive ambiguity is characteristic of Felker's writing and allows the listener freedom to complete the narrative with his or her own imagination. Good to know. All right, let's take a look at those lyrics. So, verse 1, I remember smelling smoke. I woke up, I was choking. Lori grabbed the baby, and we made it safe outside. She never missed a note, took a breath and cleared her throat, and wrapped him in a Carhartt coat she found out in my ride. So yeah, I mean, it's about like an actual house fire. You wake up to the smell of smoke, you grab the baby, you get out. Was not expecting that at all. I was assuming there was some sort of metaphor going on here. I mean, maybe as we read, we'll notice one. But next thing I remember, I was barefoot in December. When I hit the door again, it really came alive. That was all she wrote in a 30-second note. I got out with a photograph and my old Auto 5. So again, I think we're still talking about the house fire, where like he took the gun and a photo, and that was it. Lord knows that I've been blessed. I can stand up to the test. I can live on so much less. This much I've been learning. Feel a pounding in my chest. I'm fearful, I'll confess. How am I to get my rest? The house I built is burning. You know what? Maybe it is about a metaphor. Maybe it is. So, like, I think, like, the visuals he uses here very much suggest, like, an actual house fire. Like, Lori grabs the baby, he grabs his gun, and a photo. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking, like, okay, it's more like the house that he built is burning, as he says here, where it's, like, the relationship that they built is burning. The relationship is ending. So, Lori took the kid, and all he was left with was, like, a photo and a gun, I guess. Because at first, this line too, that was all she wrote in a 30-second note. I was like, okay, like the house went up in flames 30 seconds, right? If you're looking at it literally, but as a metaphor, you're like, oh, like she just wrote a quick letter, like, hey, we're done, we're over, I'm out, and that was it. So there is more metaphor here. Okay, I was being dumb. So at least that's how I'm reading it. Well, Lori called the volunteers, siren music to my ears. First, I've been glad to hear the flashing red and blue. Can't repay the time they gave. There was nothing left to save. Shake all of their hands and wave. They did all they can do. I'm not sure how this fits into the metaphor, but, you know, maybe counseling. I don't know. It's not. I'm like, is it a metaphor? Lord knows that I've been blessed. I can stand up to the test. And again, I'm like, yeah, like you could realize this after like a house fire, right? But I feel like you could also like realize this after the end of a relationship. Lord knows that I've been blessed. I can stand up to the test. I can live on so much less. This much I've been learning. Forgive my cowardice. I am fearful. I'll confess. How am I to get my rest? The house I built is burning. We snuck away 2 nights ago, rode around the logging roads. We've been stuck in a motor home, about to fall apart. We finally made a go, got dealt a heavy blow. She said, I'll bet you make it. It's a long way from your heart. So now I'm picturing like he's starting a new relationship, right? So this new house is just a motorhome, right? We're not fancy yet. And so I think that she here is like his new person. She said, I'll bet you make it. It's a long way from your heart. Well, I know that I've been blessed. I can make more out of less. I can get my rest in any bed that I lay down in. Got nothing holding me. Got a couple memories, a picture of the 3 of us, and my grandfather's Browning. Yeah, honestly, it could go either way. And I'm curious to see what fans of these artists would say, whether it is, yeah, like it was just about a house fire. This was actually someone's experience, or if I'm reading it sort of correctly, that this is more about a failed relationship and sort of picking up the pieces afterwards. regardless, I think it's at least lyrically interesting. The fact that it makes me think and makes me wonder which one it is, I'm definitely a fan of that. So I give it 2 thumbs up lyrically. As far as the instrumentation and the vocals go, first of all, I think the vocal style here was very enjoyable. I want to see if they have any of these people credited. Nope, just the writer. Regardless, I think the vocal style was nice. Really gave just a nice feel to, I think, what he was saying lyrically. Instrumentally, really liked the sort of acoustic guitar, but then you get sort of some electric guitar. They kind of rock out a little bit here, which was really nice, without getting too heavy. You know what I mean? Like it definitely fit, I think, the theme and the feeling of the song. So I think the guitar work here was fantastic. I'm always a sucker for harmonica, so you bring that in, and I'm instantly a fan. So that was really nice as well. Just overall, I think very competently put together, instrumentally, vocally. It was a good listen, and I enjoyed the vocals along with the story being told. So that was nice as well. So I give it 2 thumbs up instrumentally and vocally. And as far as replay value, honestly, this one was really enjoyable. Like it was an easy listen. There were definitely some parts, I think, musically to really enjoy. Lyrically, I enjoyed the story, and guessing whether it's a metaphor or whether we're supposed to take it literally. So that was it was a fun listen. It was a great song. So I give it 2 thumbs up there as well. I think it's definitely going to go on the playlist. So, yeah, solid request. Thank you so much for whoever requested this one. Keep up the good work. As always, guys, if you enjoyed the music as much as I did, go support the artists. Go listen to their music wherever you can, especially since they're making a comeback. Let them know if that was a good decision or not. Go support their music. And of course, if you want to support me, just all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, like and subscribe and comment. You can also check the description below if you want to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, or TikTok, all the T places. And so, guys, that's going to be it for me. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.